Today we have Kristen and Heather with us. It's the Atlas holiday party this week, so we're super lucky and everybody is coming in town, I think except for one person. So it's going to be a full house this week.
Yay.
And this week, Kristen brought this lovely Sauvignon Blanc from Rapid City, South Dakota, and she's going to tell us about it.
So Firehouse Winery, Wine Cellars, it's in Rapid City, South Dakota, which if a lot of you don't know where that is, I like to reference Mount Rushmore.
Good
beautiful
reference.
part of the country. And we have Rapid City Regional there, which we have a lot of travelers.
Yep. Shout out.
Yep. Great hospital, great pay, great location. So the Firehouse.
And you could probably meet Kristen.
And you could meet me. Yep. I like to get.
I heard she brings pizza to the hospital.
I did not bring pizza. I brought cookies.
Cookies.
Yeah.
Fake
but
news.
Yes, it was fun. So Firehouse Wine Cellars, they actually are just, gosh, I want to say they're less than 7 years old. The Firehouse actually has a brewery and restaurant that's been in Rapid City, kind of a staple for ages. And then they opened the wine cellars just in the last several years, and it's been awesome. We did a tour of and wine tasting back when we did the meet and greet in Rapid City.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you did one here?
Yep,
Aww.
we did, and it was awesome. The nurses loved it. They were amazing. They do the wine tasting, and they also have, they've got a ton of wonderful wines. But the one we're doing today is the Sauvignon Blanc, like Hannah said, and it's called
BFF.
Yes, BFF.
Best Friends Forever, because apparently firefighters have long appreciated the bond between horses and Dalmatians, unless you ask Heather Kylan. She says apparently some horses
don't like dogs.
They get skittish.
They beat them up.
Yeah.
with their hooves.
Go after them, yeah. They will.
I don't blame them.
Not this horse.
Not that horse.
No, they
Dalmatian.
seem to be very
They're
nice friends,
fine,
actually. Look at, there's a lot of respect going on between that eye contact, I can tell.
I can only appreciate this is a 12, this is 13.5%. That's a pretty high Sauvignon Blanc.
Mm-hmm. It is,
It's
actually.
very high.
Normally it's a little more
So
mild.
let's see how fast we
Yeah,
can do that.
wait, we got to do the S's. Dang it,
swirl?
Becca always remembers those. I think we have to
Swirl, sniff.
smell.
Do we see legs?
We see.
No, they don't really have.
Oh, it's kind of leggy.
Yeah.
A little bit.
I got some legs going on here. And now we're going
It's
to
fragrant.
drink it. Sip it.
What do you smell?
Cheers. I kind of smell like my dog's farts. I'm not even joking. What? Do you not smell? It smells a little farty to me.
It's very citrusy to me.
Okay.
It's almost like piney woodsy to me.
Maybe it's my shirt. Oh, Julie Stuber, thank you for this lovely, beautiful shirt that quite describes my extracurricular activities. I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
All right,
cheers,
try it.
ladies. It tastes much better than it smells.
But it's
sure.
clean, like and crisp, and
It is.
It's really
crisp,
good.
yeah.
Yeah.
For
What
sure.
is
I
it
wonder
say?
what kind of citrus notes they use in here. Maybe a
I
little
liked it.
grapefruit.
It's very much like a lemon. Like it tastes
Yeah.
a lot like.
I just like it. Well,
It's
I
a
liked
little
the
tartar.
name.
Yeah.
I like
BFF.
it.
Like I think that's just like you can drink it
No,
with
it's
anything.
I could
it's
drink a lot of that.
delicious.
It doesn't have to be your BFF.
good
It could
for-
just be your B. It could
They
be
would
your
be
F.
your BFF after
Yeah.
you drink it with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially at 13.5%.
Or actually, probably maybe a bottle apiece, and you guys would be
We're
BFFs.
BFFs
You'd
now.
laugh, you'd
I mean,
cry.
all of us. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love it.
I brought
good.
the white
Another great-
because I know you like
Who
white.
knew
like
that
white.
in South Dakota they would have so many wineries? Mm-hmm. It just is not.
So
something
is
you
the
think of.
cellar underneath?
Yes, I've actually, so when they first opened, I actually got a tour of the wine cellar. And it is like when they were digging stuff out and putting all of their barrels and getting prepared for having wine distilled down there, they found a wallet and they opened it up and it had an ID in it from,
Yeah.
like 100 years ago.
Yeah.
So,
Paper,
because a lot
probably.
of because it's downtown, which is historic area, and they've got a lot of old historic buildings, and so they actually, I can't remember how they did it, if they put an ad in the paper or whatever, but they found this guy's family of the wallet that they found way down deep in the
Was he a
cellars.
construction worker?
I can't remember what the story
make
was.
sense.
Yeah, it was years ago when I heard that
Still
story.
a cool story.
Yeah. So lots of history. Rapid
Yeah.
City has a lot of
Have
history.
you been to
in
Rapid
it.
City? I haven't either.
Yeah. So
And
Rapid
maybe
City
I
is kind of the central, larger city in the Black Hills, and it's surrounded by Keystone, where Mount Rushmore is, Custer, where like Custer State Park and Crazy Horse Monument are. Deadwood
Badlands.
Lead, the Badlands. So Rapid City's kind
I've
of in the
heard
middle of all that.
Spearfish is beautiful too. I
Spearfish
have a nurse
is
from
beautiful.
Spearfish.
Yeah, Spearfish is gorgeous. My husband actually went to college in Spearfish.
My college roommate was from Spearfish.
Oh my gosh, small world.
You guys are
huh?
gonna super
They
judge
were
me. I don't know
BFFs.
anything about any of these
It's
places.
like right outside
I
Rapid
know.
City.
Yeah, it's about an hour away.
This is the farthest north I've ever been, like in the central. I've been to New York, but I've never been this north this way,
You're
so I
not-
don't know anything
you're
about.
not missing
So a
out
lot of
right
people when
now.
they see
It's colder
South,
than
It's
yeah, when
super
they see
cold.
South Dakota or hear about Rapid, they're like, oh, it's gonna be freezing. Like they think Fargo, but we're way
Yeah.
west. We're in
Yeah.
Mountain Time Zone, so
Okay.
we're
You're more like snowy and not as
we're
wind
a
gust.
super dry
Yeah.
climate.
Yeah.
You're like the
typical
Colorado
Denver.
of the
Yeah.
north.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. We're the
Yeah.
small.
Well, you said Keystone. That's really big.
No, you're thinking
Different
Keystone,
Keystone.
Colorado.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I
So
thought
we're
it would be in
about
the same
we're
mountain
about
range.
5.5 hours.
And
from
you have a
Denver.
ski resort like an hour away.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See?
Terry Peak.
Terry Peak, that's
Yeah.
it. Thank you to Kristen and Heather for joining us. And if you have any questions about South Dakota, obviously she's our resident expert, so call her. Happy
Absolutely.
Wednesday, people.
Happy Wednesday. Cheers.